Okay, hello everybody. Welcome back to another video. It's impossible. As you all know, Aurora shut down probably about 5 days ago due to some threats from lawyers and that kind of stuff. Oh, sorry, they didn't shut down 5 days ago. They shut down like I don't know, maybe a week or two ago. Anyway, about 5 days ago, they released their source code. So I'm sorry I'm late on this video. Um, yeah. I'm pretty sure I'm still the first one to release a video on this, so that's interesting. So, this is just going to be like a little how-to on how to get Aurora running on a local host using the source code that they've given us. And basically the first step is that you'll need to download these four files: the launcher, the source code, Mongodb, and Node.js. Once you have those downloaded, then we can begin. All the links for those will be left in the description. So first thing that we're going to want to do is install Node.js. So that will be here. Hit the next. I agree. You can read through these. It's all free. Node.js. Just go through. Yep. And just hit next and next. Install. And it's all cool. You don't need to touch anything. Just go next, 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 next. So while we wait for that to install, we will extract our zip files and our RAR files. So you will need an unrar, like WinRAR 7-zip, anything like that. And you will need to give this admin. So that's installing. We're going to go to our Aurora launcher and we want to extract. So we'll extract those files, and if you just wait, there we go. Now we have this Aurora launcher, and inside of that you should find Aurora native and Fortnite launcher.exe. So when we head back to our Aurora file, we'll also extract the backend. So we'll extract that to backend master. Alright, now basically these two zips, we don't need them anymore. And we want to make sure that we have all these files here. So when we have these, we need to create a configuration file. So basically this config.json.template, that's already created for us. So all we have to do is rename it, and there we go, Node.js is done. So we're going to rename it, and we're going to take template off the end. So config.json. If you don't see the .template place when you go to rename it, what you're going to want to do is hit view up here, and then make sure that you have this button on, file name extensions, because if you don't need hidden items or item checkboxes. I just have those on because they help me for when I'm doing some developing stuff, coding. Yes, you don't need to have those on, but you will need file name extensions if the .template isn't coming at the bottom. So you'll know that you've got it when this is a .json file instead of template file. So yeah, if everything looks like I have it here, then we should be good to go with that. And we're going to head back to our Aurora file, and we're going to now install MongoDB. So, yep, preparing to install. And so the installer for this is a bit different. So you go accept, then we want complete. And where it says here about like some people were trying to run as local or domain user. Oh, you guys can't see that, can you? Sorry. Yeah, so where some people were, there we go. So where some people were saying run as local or domain user because they saw the word local and they thought, oh, localhost, yep, alright. That's actually incorrect. So just leave this account domain dot account name MongoDB and password blank, and you want to actually select run as network service user, which will be default. So make sure that it is run as network service user and you have this install MongoDB as a service checked. So then we go next with that, install MongoDB Compass. Yeah, why not? You won't actually have to touch any of this stuff. Once it's installed, it just goes. So we'll wait for that to install, and then we can go to the next step. Okay, guys. So, I finished installing MongoDB, and this is what we got. So, if we hit finish, we can then head into the backend master. And once we're here, this is the same stuff that we've got before. And we're actually going to go up to this search bar, and we're going to type in CMD, enter. And that's actually going to bring up a little window like this. And once we have that, we're going to type in, oh, you can't see it, never mind. Sorry. So we're actually going to type in, here we are, npm install. So I'll put that on screen in case you can't see it. But yeah, that's npm space install. And then we're going to hit enter. And it's basically going to download some node modules. And that's pretty much it. So once we have those, we'll be almost ready to run Aurora. Alright, there we go. That's how you know that's actually installing, and you'll see a bunch of this stuff. Fall back to build. Alright. Yep, so now that that's done, we are going to type in node space dot. And that's it. So you should get created by Slushy and Sayubi, version 1.5, port 80, 443, and what you really want to look at is this, connected to MongoDB. Now that that's connected, we're basically just going to minimize our command prompt. Do not close it, whatever you do. Leave it open. Yep. So I will put it back on screen just so that we know that it's open the entire time. And I'll just push it into a corner. So there you go. It is open. Leave it like that. Then, once we have this, we're going to open up our browser. Alright. So, if we type in localhost to our browser, we should get a page that looks somewhat like this. Well, it should look exactly like this. Maybe the fonts might be different. This is the Aurora page, and obviously the fonts were different on the actual Aurora. I don't think I have the right fonts installed on my system. So yeah, the fonts will look different for every individual person, and we still get our command prompt running. And we do not download it from here, but we're going to press login. When we hit login, we're gonna click don't have an account, create an account here, and then we can just set our name to whatever we want. Yep, Ninja, email, whatever. So I'm pretty sure it actually does have to be a. No, it probably doesn't actually. Alright, and a super secret password. Alright. Then we're going to hit sign up. And here we are. Okay, so once we have our account, we're then going to go back to our Aurora folder, or wherever you downloaded and extracted this Aurora launcher. You're going to hit our Aurora launcher, Fortnite launcher.exe. And then once that opens, which I will bring up for you guys. Sorry about that. You should have a window that looks like this. That is what your window will look like. Then we're going to put in our... Ooh, and it just crashed. Oops. Rightio. Then we are going to put in our account that we just created, which is whatever gmail.com. So yeah, oh, now we've got 2 of them. And you guys can't actually see it, can you? Okay, so sorry about that, guys. Sometimes your window, your command prompt window, will actually freeze. And what you have to do then is just go into it and hit enter. So if you hit enter, then we'll see here, account created, Ninja with the ID, whatever. So then we're just going to open up our launcher, which you guys apparently cannot see. And there you go. So we're going to open up our launcher, put in our email. Again, it doesn't matter what the email is. Mine was whatever@gmail.com and that worked. And then we're just going to hit in launch. We're just going to put in our password that we created and hit launch. And it's really as simple as that. Once I hit launch, it'll take a second. Just wait for it. And Fortnite should pop up. And that's it. We've got our own private server. And I did forget to mention at the start of the video that Aqua Plays was doing a tutorial on this. So I'm not sure if his is out. He could have been actually the first one to upload, but I believe it isn't. So this is the first tutorial on YouTube on how to do this. Okay, there you go. So you should see another command prompt pop up. That looks like this, and this will have a bunch of different stuff, especially at the start. If I go up to the top, which I can't really. No, it won't let me, it keeps going back down. But yeah, that command prompt will pop up first, and then we'll get the rest of the stuff. So I'll just turn everything off here. And this is what we'll get. There it is. Which is a Fortnite game. That's not launched yet. It's still loading. But we will have that in a second. So here we are. Our Fortnite's all loaded up. And there you go. So that is how to, if I bring this up full screen for you guys. There you go. So this is definitely Aurora. This isn't my main account or anything, or else we would definitely not be signed in as Ninja, as you guys can see just there. And if we hit Battle Royale, we should load up. Okay, and I've got to find template. There we go, level 999. Got Aurora up here. Now open source. Item shop. Does it do anything? No, I don't think so. And here's literally every skin in the game. Now, one thing that you'll realize is when they patch updates, they add new skins. And these don't get added automatically. Normally the team at Aurora adds them for us. So if I type in Galaxy, we have the Galaxy skin, and in the new update we got the Galaxy Scout, or something like that. But as you can see, there is no Galaxy Scout. So the way to fix that will be to add some things to the config file that basically says what skins it should give you. Now, you don't want to have to look up all the lines of code and then add them to the cosmetics JSON and the variants JSON. So, Bria actually released this script, Aurora Generator.js, and basically I'll leave that in the downloads as well. But if we close our game, which I'll do now, bye bye Fortnite, the device. Nice. So yeah, I will leave the description for this. If we close our Fortnite and close our CMD, our command prompt, and we actually, here we are. So we download this file and we run it, it will give us a new cosmetics JSON, and yeah, it'll give us new variants of the files. Now, there's next thing. Where, impossible, do I put this? Well, you grab your file, this, just downloading it now. Okay, so what you want to do, is again type in that CMD, and this will bring up your command prompt. Which you guys can see now. Alright, cool. Make that bigger for you. Here it is. And what you want to type into your command prompt is not npm, sorry, node, and then dot, Aurora Generator.js, and then literally hit enter. This will run that script, and here we go. Take a little while. Oh, we got an error. There we go. So it worked this time. So now in our folder we have these two files, cosmetics.json and variants.json. So if we go into our backend and we click again, and then we go into cache, you'll see here cosmetics and variants.json. So we'll delete variants and we'll delete cosmetics. We'll go back to our Aurora. Select these two to see this is what the checkboxes are for, and we'll cut them. Okay, there we are. Now we're going to go back into this folder, CMD, and again, node.enter, or you can also do node.js, I think, and node index.js, but obviously node's just the shortest and it works the best. We will push this down to here. You can see that that's still running. And we'll go back to our Aurora files, Aurora launcher. And if you go into Fortnite launcher, your configuration will save your username and password for every time that you run it. So that will be helpful. Just give it a second. Here we are. You guys won't be able to see it, but it is there. And we're going to hit launch, and there we are. We've regenerated the files, and we're launching Fortnite again. So that will pop up in a second, and I'll be able to show you the Galaxy Scout, as well as the new skins that they've added in 13.0. Alright, here we go. Fortnite. I should be able to see this. Alright. There it is. Okay. There we are. Alright, so there you guys can see we are on 13.0, creating party, and whew. Yep, there we are. So battle royale, and there we are. We got some more loading to do. That's always fun. There we go. We'll pretty much always get this error whenever we load in, but we are Ninja again. And this time, if we type in Galaxy Scout, there we are. That is the cosmetic. That is one of the many cosmetics that they added in the new patch, and that one you can win from a tourney. But it'll also be coming to the item shop, so you can always look out for that. Galaxy. I'm not exactly sure what the wrap's called. What's it called? If you want to see all of the other content that they've added in this patch, there you go, Star Scout. Then you can do this method for yourself and have a look through, see what's new, check it out, or Retaliate on YouTube uploaded a video a little while ago showcasing all of it. So go and check him out. He's honestly a really good YouTuber, and I would subscribe. I mean, I am subscribing. You should subscribe. So yeah, that's Aurora, and I'll see you in the next one. Possible out.